ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires as the Empire. We are defending Helmgart once again. We ended last episode with a defense of Helmgart. It's only fair that we start this episode with another defense of Helmgart. So, because the auto-resolve is not quite in our favor, and I think we can do a lot more work than what auto-resolve would give us, just because all of these guys are already pretty broken. They've got 2 strong units, 2 full health units, 1 unit of Night Goblin archers, but they're Ugrok Krakatooth and Uzga Backstabba are very weak. Our greatswords are still in great shape. As a general rule, our melee units are in great shape, and so are our archers. Unfortunately, our mortar took a lot of damage because of a little bit of inattention on my point last Battle of Helmgart, but I think we've got this. We've got some pardoned captives. Oops! But we are going to hop right back in here. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing, okay during their various states of lockdown/quarantine. As you can see, am trying to keep myself as busy as possible, but sometimes, it's just not quite always a thing, so just remember, stay healthy, stay sane. If you can, try and get some fresh air, even if it's just something as little as opening a window. Just try and remind yourself that there is light at the end of this tunnel, and we are going to be making it out. And as per the usual, I'm sending all my love, support, and healing vibes to all of those who need it, want it, or, just want some aspect of it. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna make it through. Onwards and upwards, just like we're gonna make it through this siege. So, once again, look how terrible this initial start is. So we're going to be putting all of our archers here, just so we can, crossbowmen I guess, just so we can get a good idea of what's going on. Since it looks like they're mostly going to be coming from this area, we're going to be resetting up as we did last time, because it was a very effective way to hold the line. So we're going to be putting them there with the sword masters right here. Great swords. Sorry, I've been playing a bit of High Elves during my time off, so I definitely have more of a High Elfy mentality at this point. So I'm going to put them probably here, because I would rather have them shoot the Biggins than the War Boss. I mean, the Night Goblin boss. So boom, 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 and actually I'd rather have the healthier one in the middle here. So we're going to be quickly switching them around. So we're going to be going bump, bump, bump. Perfect. So there, because normally the enemy tends to group up and move in there, we're going to be putting our lone mortar up here a little bit further back, so they're not quite in as much danger of getting shot to bits like they got last time. And these guys I may actually send out, because that way they can hit some of the weaker units in the back. So, but I will keep this more damaged one in reserves, just so we have a little bit of control back here. So you're going to be 3, you're going to be 4. 4, please, thank you. Our captain is going to hold the line here as he did last time, because with this many great swords, we're not going to need that much defense. And then you guys can probably go here as well. Or would I rather have them? Yeah, I'd rather have them here so we can really focus down that Orc Biggins. So we're going to be sending them out so we can hit kind of their weaker backline here. Get a couple good shots off. We're going to do what we can. Focus them, please. And of course, made a quick little error here. We're going to put them all on toggle guard mode and here. And since you guys aren't doing a devastating amount, we're already going to be sending you back here to hold this line. Once again, I would like you guys to be group 5. Actually, considering we're going to be sending these two up to the right, up to this side. We're going to be making them group 6. I like to keep all my things nice and organized. And please just shoot the biggins. And we do have to keep an eye out for those Night Elf Goblin Archers, because they're definitely around, and there they are. Okay, they've docked the walls. Everybody get off. Boom. You guys can get... That's about all I want for you guys. So get on up here, team. We got some works to get done. Now, we definitely could have held it a little bit longer, but I think it would have cost us more units than we would have really gained. Boom. Nice hit from them. While he's recovering, let's get out. Ooh, our archers are hurting. Our cavalry would really rather that not happen. But luckily, they're not really focusing on us. Our... Focus on those big uns. We're not going to be getting a point blank. We're not going to be getting a snipe off of. Oh, they're shooting us now. Interesting. Okay. Perfect. Immediately pull away. Get back, get back, get back. Taking a lot of damage there.
Our weapons are yours!
Come on, guys. Like, run. Get out of here. But they've delayed that whole group, which is very nice for us. Just want to make sure we're not in any firing range of anything or anyone. So the very weak Orc War Boss has come up that way. So we're going to be swinging back around. Actually, we're going to keep them over at this side because I don't want them to get free shots off from their commandeered tower here. And we can actually speed things up just a little bit. So they're already in position. And actually, I'm going to be moving them up here just so we can get a couple volleys off while they're coming to get us. Come on, get up here. Don't fight, please. Do not fight. Alright, try and break this little group of Orc Biggins. I know their archers are probably hanging out around here, but we've got to do something here. And even if it's just getting rid of it, it's 20 biggins that we don't have to deal with later.
No lingering! Go! To battle! Quickly! Take the ground!
And now that they've got that under their command, we've got to make sure that we're out of range, and we are.
Captain of the Empire! Swordsman!
Now you, I want you to switch over to here.
Crossbowman! We serve the Emperor!
We should come out pretty aggressively on top here. And once again, I want everyone on defensive mode. And what's good, and they're doing exactly what we want them to do, is that they're trickling in. Actually, try and see if you can get rid of that big boss. Ah,
Sigma, guide our fire!
they're going to be breaking soon, so we can take a little bit more damage.
Cavalry, ready! Moving now! In the name of the twin-tailed comet!
Yeah, we're going to want to make sure they're not anywhere near this tower's range.
Mortar! The Empire endures!
How do you just slip through? That's not good.
At the ready!
We'll send the great swords in to deal with that.
Sigma guides us! Ready for war! Ready for war! Sword attack!
Perfect, that's exactly what I want to see, and their leader just fled. So they'll be taking a nice little leadership malice, and the enemy lord is wounded as well.
To battle!
Great, we're breaking them. Keep firing as they come up.
For Sigma!
Yeah, so we lost that unit. Once again, far from ideal, but not the end of the world either.
We serve France! Oh! No lingering!
Try and get rid of those orc biggins. They're going to be out of action right there. And if we can wound or hurt as many as possible, immediately reform.
Go! No lingering! Rain
I don't know if you guys could notice, but I love defensive battles. I think they're so much fun. Oh, they're back. Okay. Break them. I mean, there's no point. I'd rather just keep them even a little bit alive. They will break once they get hit by this missile damage, but that's fine.
ready for war! Fire! Mortar! Ready! We are Sigma's heirs!
Excellent. So they've been essentially kicked off.
Slay them before they do
Killed another one of their characters, which is excellent. We're just whittling them away here. This is all we can really do.
Sigma's heirs! Formation!
And we really want to be careful of those ranged units, because they're the ones that, while they may not on paper seem like the most dangerous, they're the ones that, you know, if you just leave them completely unharassed, they can rack up insane amounts of kills. So the orc boys are not much of a concern. The night goblin archers are very much a concern.
Send us out! At speed!
So I think we've pretty much have this, because we're melting a lot of their major units here. Those are just, oh, okay, those are orc biggins, so not ideal to have them running around for free, but hey.
Ready to fire! Shoot! By Ulrich's wrath!
This is where the AI is just strange. Are they really just face-checking my swordsmen with night goblin archers? Because if so, that's bold strategy, Cotton.
Crossbowmen!
Those orc biggins are just standing right at the edge of my...
Now! For Heldenhammer!
So orc boys, those orc biggins are getting whittled away slowly but surely with those arcing shots, but these are not arcing, these are direct shots pretty much. So the night goblins have just been beaten aggressively into the dirt. I want you guys to go after them. And actually, no, swing around this way
Get them!
and try and pick off the escaping units.
The Empire endures!
Who are my swordmasters fighting? Oh, orc boys. Something tells me they're going to be just fine. And there's the win. Very nice. And you guys get to potentially do a pretty significant amount of damage. The mortar's used all of its ammo, Keep shooting the biggins. Good, 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 good. Because once again, the more we kill, the less we have to deal with later.
Cavalry ready.
Oh, look, bud, this is all you. This is all you guys. Nom 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 nom.
For the Emperor.
We can't go in because they control the gate. Okay.
The ground quakes.
So we're going to be speeding up here. I would like you to stop shooting. Try and kill as many of these routing units as we can. Especially if they're biggins. If we can take out the biggins. Go after that bigger cluster. Brilliant. Very, very happy with how that went. A little heroic victory to kick off the episode. Hopefully, those are good omens for things to come. Good start. Good start. And once again, if you guys want me to play a certain campaign or something like that, please let me know. Because I would love to get a couple of these little things going. He should just die. And he does. Good, 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 good. If Montfort could do, you know, anything to stop them coming in, I would be pretty thrilled. So, Uzga Backstabber is very much dead. We've amassed a treasury of 10,000, which means they're going to take away 5,000 of that. And then we're going to want to win 3 battles against the Greenskins, so that means Skarsnik is probably going to be our next big step.
Not possible.
And how are we looking here? Pretty
here.
damaged, but still we outclass. The only thing we really have to worry about is that Hellstorm rocket battery.
Huntsman General.
And part of me does want to try and recruit some new units.
Impossible. Huntsman General.
Oh, 1 turn. Damned. And they're not available for another while longer. So, a lot of options that we could be doing here. We're going to be pulling him all the way back so he can help us deal with Nuln. And yes, Wissenberg is back there. We could take it. I don't want to pull away from, you know, actual Nuln. So we're going to hop out.
Prince and Emperor.
Part of me is really tempted to just swoop in here.
I cannot.
Do we have Lightning Strike? I believe we do. 17 we must. Oh, then here we are.
Ready. Into
Because
battle.
this will be good. Because we can Lightning Strike, wipe him out.
Bring me to my men.
That already gives us another little bonus here. And he has the Imperial Pegasus. We could not have asked for a better time to get the Imperial Pegasus.
Huntsman General.
So we're going to put Marcus Aldridge in here with 3 archers.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Yeah, and Gutenberg has very, very weak defenses there. So unfortunately, Marienburg is not in our hands, but we're going to have to deal with that when we can deal with that. I'm tempted to get the Shrine of Sigmar, but as we've discussed before, Hellblaster Volleygon, we probably do want to start building towards Demigryphs. Let's just make sure that these are all the best possible choices we can make for ourselves right now. Because we need to keep 3 slots open for these 3 buildings, because they're just so powerful. And I think we probably do want to just get the Temple of Sigmar, just so we can get Volkmar the Grim out faster, sooner rather than later, would be pretty great. So I think we will just go with the Shrine of Sigmar. That'll also allow us to get warrior priests, and then this should be manageable. Because this is the only really thing that worries me the most. And this is actually could help us out pretty well here. Lightning Strike doesn't do anything because the settlement force is already there. Because they're armor piercing, which is not fun for us. But I think we still have this. I really do think we do. And remember, all we need is a couple good Blue Sons of Xeris, and their front line melts. And I think I know just the way to bait them out into a messy, messy engagement. I'm content with those Winds of Magic. We are going to be pulling our guys back. To here. Actually, the way I would like to set it up is more boom, 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 boom. Because that way we've got a good spread of... well, here. And the reason why I'm putting them right behind this ridge is because it'll defend them in case they can get any Hellstorm rocket barrages off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put you guys here. 2. Put them as defense, and most of them are... which one isn't? Hidden. Great. Hidden. Awesome. Because we also really want to be able to take advantage of the fact that we've got kind of these Vanguard units, and these guys I would love to be right here. Because one of you beautiful people suggested this is the best way to use Free Company Militia, and I'm very excited to try it out. So we'll put these guys kind of in the back. We will put you also as Group 1. You guys will go here. We're going to hold them in reserve just in case. And then our flying, you know, face-stomping squad will go here. And we're going to let them set up. Because we'll still be able to see most of them. Go have some fun with the crossbowmen real quick here. Perfect. Now pull out. And now that they've pulled out... boom, right in the center of their ranks there. Whew, that was a pretty one. And they've also revealed where their Hellstorm rocket battery is. So we're going to be able to take advantage of that. We're going to hit this. Because what I could also do is send my cavalry up, but I don't think they'll be able to hit and run like Karl Franz can. And see, once again, because we attack them, they're a little bit all over the place here. And because these are really the only units they can see, they're going to be trying to set up in order to counter the units they can see. If we revealed our entire army, they'd be setting up very, very differently. we're going to be letting them chew through there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright, and that's another big ol' hit there. And he is taking a lot of damage, but you know, this is how we murder them. I'm normally not a huge proponent of murder, but when it comes to the enemy, I'm not against it. So now it's time to reveal kind of our main battle line. And we're going to keep these guys in reserve that are all still hidden, which we love. And they've been completely shattered, so we can pull him back out. And once again, we're still not fully in the clear yet. We've done a lot of good damage. But we're still, like, this is still not a guaranteed victory. It's definitely helped. Actually, if you could just wipe out their general, that would be awesome. And our battle line is pretty much exactly where I would like it to be. Yeah, because we've got a nice... Fortunately, we're going to want to move them up a little bit.
Formation, march. Go.
And these guys have been revealed, that's fine.
Form a ring of steel. Yes, General.
Please shoot them. Excellent, we just wiped out their Free Company militia. I want to be able to overcast it, so we've got just 5 more seconds to wait. You guys, everyone pull off, you guys pull out.
Quick march. This is my command.
Alright, actually we're going to get you out if we can. You're getting shot way too much, and I've invested way too many resources in you, so get out of there.
Great swords. Launch! Ready to engage. To battle! Take aim! Quick march! For France! Soldiers of the
Messy
Empire!
few choices here, but we're doing alright. Luckily, these guys are getting absolutely murdered.
Ready for war!
I would really enjoy it if Karl Franz could get out.
To battle! Seeking enemy! Formation! March! Detachments move! Go! Take position! Take the ground!
Get out of
No
here.
linger-
Man, they really want to kill this guy. So we're just going to be sending you way, way far away.
Handgunners! Free company! To battle! All ranks, fire! Show us the foe!
And we're really ruining their kind of more powerful units here. Are you safe? Yeah, you're safe. Okay. You're looking pretty safe.
Reichsguard! No lingering! Quick march!
Alright, you guys go down this way, because we're going to want you to swing into just anywhere else. And you guys come in... Ooh, no, Karl, you're gonna want to really kind of sit the rest of this combat out, I think. You three fire on them, you fire on them. Because once again, Outriders, very useful kind of harass units, but you can see what happens when they face sustained fire. They vanish. And if you could actually swoop in from the back, pull these crossbowmen back, pull these guys back. Yeah, fire on those halberdiers. We want everyone to hold the line here, because that should break them. Now that they're broken, get out. Take out those crossbowmen. Moving. We're going to want to avoid all... Oh no, I don't want to overcast because the chance of miscasting would... If he miscasted, it would be the literal death of him. And that should finish off, or at the very least do a huge amount of damage to their... Alright, everyone back up, everyone pull back. Pull them back in, pull them back in. The Empire Knights are slowly being ground down into my superior Reichland Knights. Reichsguard. You guys knew what I meant. Break those halberdiers. Everyone focus on those halberdiers. Wipe them out any way you can. It looks like we're starting to come back in from it, so I would want everyone to start melting that general.
Get them! Yes, my lord! Ready! The Empire endures!
So you guys shoot them. You guys shoot them. Because we don't want fresh units coming in there. And now that this has essentially been handled, victory is in our grasp. We're going to be sending the Free Company militia in, because they did a wonderful job holding the line there. And great, we've brutalized the spearmen with shields. I don't know what these crossbowmen are doing. Could you not? Thank you. And there is the win, ladies and gentlemen. Feeling pretty content about that. We had a couple great Blue Sun, Purple Sun of Xeruses at the beginning. And I didn't use Karl Franz super well. I could have definitely used him better. I could have used him worse, so I'm not super bummed out. But at the same time, you know, I don't like taking unnecessary casualties, but, you know, while the casualties weren't unnecessary, they were definitely a little sloppier than they could have been. But hey, a close victory is fair. And we are trucking along here. So, and we did a ton of damage to them. We are definitely hurting. Ooh, pardon me. But once again, everyone, I really feel like everyone really put in some work there. So, close victory. We're going to just occupy. We are a superior attacker. We've resecured Reichland. And unfortunately, Grunberg has been completely savaged by the devastation of war. So it's going to take us a little bit more time to kind of rebuild and kind of get our units back to as strong as they were. Now, weapon strength, I'm not as interested in. Captains, while recruit rank is nice, I don't think it is the absolute critical end-all be-all. Missile resistance would be very nice. Logistician, also very good. Recruit rank and lord capacity, also excellent. There's a lot of great options here. And once again, he's only level 18, so we've got a lot of points we can still really work with here. But I do think that for the moment, Inspiring Presence and then going into, you know, Honest Steel would be really nice. Demogryph Knights, those are endgame units. Pistol Corps, also very helpful. Plus 20% ammunition and 12% missile damage for all units. These, while good, you know, require rank 7 and above, so I'm normally a little more hesitant to do that because it requires that you have a really experienced army. Replenishment rate right now could be quite helpful. And I think we will probably, you know, Quartermaster, Logistician, both very helpful. And right now, he's still melting faces pretty, you know, he has 78 melee attack. He's pretty good at what he does. And then he could get up to 90 melee attack. And that's not even including gaining Gal Miraz. So once again, a lot of different options we can go with here. I would probably have to say, right now, for this immediate moment, we're going to go with Logistician. Get a little bit more health going there. We're going to increase that, increase that, increase that, increase that.
What does the Emperor bid?
And now all we have left is Wissenberg.
The Empire.
So Sterling, I would really like to get these two in here.
Sigmar's will.
Thank you.
All right.
Averland, same thing. We're very popular with the southern provinces of the Empire. Baston Couronne are all good friends of ours. And I think for now, it's time for us to sit back and kind of lick our wounds here a little bit. Because the damage is real. We are bleeding profusely from many, many different wounds. But we're building up another army here, which I'm content with. Then we're going to be building up, you know, restocking kind of our health here. And how's Helmgart doing in terms of upgrades? Next turn it'll be able to upgrade, and we will be able to upgrade it. So great, we're already... Our replenishment is doing wunderbar. So what I actually think we're going to do here is actually play around with this a little bit. We're going to cancel that, get some more money. We're going to demolish it. That way we can already start rebuilding the armory here. Because we could wait for Grunberg, but it would take a very long time. And once again, in order to get good units again, all we need is a tier 2 field, which we'll get in 4 turns.
Huntsman General.
So the Huntsman General, I think we're going to start switching over positions here. I would rather send you to Ubersreich.
How to proceed?
Oh, no, 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 I'm an idiot.
Step to it. Move.
We want to finish off Wissenland here. And our captain is slowly making his way back. Look at him go. Look at him. Ulrich Todbringer. Good for him. You know, he's getting some cardio in. He's feeling good. He's feeling well. Carpe diem, my guys. Carpe diem. So, alright, so we're charging through the big factions, and now it'll go way quicker since it's all the smaller factions. Yeah, Wissenland. Sure, I mean, take it back, go for it. Oh, no, you didn't take it back. Interesting, just sacked it. Okay. So yeah, we've got to go back and deal with that.
Deathly.
Do nothing. I'd just say do nothing. We're already at war with them. It's not like it can go into the negatives. And so here, I would just like to keep on moving up. Wow, I would really rather not take attrition. Guess we won't take attrition there. Right there. And Bernhard Kemp will be feeling our wrath soon enough. So Daltonbach got destroyed. We'll just rebuild that. And remember, we really, really want him to be immortal soon. Because would really be irritated if he died after all the effort we'd put in to help him. So we just need tier 3 for Nuln. Totally fine. You can head back to Grunberg.
Where next?
And here we can already get some better units. Settlement upgrade is available for Eilhart, but I think it's more important to upgrade Helmgart, because the more we can do this, the easier of a defense we can set up, and the less time we're going to have to spend dealing with the orcs. So is there anything that I'm building right now that I don't really need? Yeah, we don't need to upgrade. Ah, that's not quite enough to get the armory up and running. I don't want to delete Grunberg. I don't want to delete the Shrine of Sigmar. We'll just end it because we want that armory up and running as fast as possible. Look, there he goes. Feels like that scene from Lord of the Rings where you see Gimli, Legolas, and Aragorn just running across Rohan, just like eh. Poor Gimli. I don't understand how he made it. You know, dwarves are tough, but like that's a whole different world. We are not going to be friends with you. We're not going to be military alliance. Not yet. I want Marienburg, bud. Yeah. I have no problem fighting Musille. No issue with that whatsoever.
Yes.
Hey, level 2. And we're actually going to put you
They'll be marching, all right.
into there with your guys. And we're going to put you already as a Blade Master. Because normally, in most armies, I like one either ranged or mage. Ideally mage. But if he's ranged, I want him on the melee, on the front lines. You know, stomping faces and all that good stuff. So now, it is the end of Wissenland here. Only appropriate that it should be Wissenberg. That is the last one that falls. So we're going to be doing this, Lightning Strike, and frankly, I'm okay with taking the damage here. Because what does it, if it's like all woody, and especially if it's that thing in the middle, I'm just going to auto-resolve it. I hate that map beyond words. Yep. Auto-resolve. I'm not doing that. It is my least favorite map in this entire game. So we got a whole bunch of followers. We got Wissenberg with us. Public Order +4, not really gonna need it, but might as well. Another upgrade for our guy, another click into Logistician. That way we can just keep, because the reason why I like Logistician so much is because it allows you to just keep rolling over people. Just keep rolling over them, keep fighting, keep pushing, keep moving forward. So Ubersreich, congratulations, you're going to be our blacksmith area. You are going to be building the grazing pastures and the rally field. We're going to issue a commandment across Wissenland, and surprise, surprise, it's going to be the growth. And then our next step, I would say, is take out the orcs. Because that way we get the Galmaraz bonuses, as well as bonuses against the... as well as these kind of like relatively good trade resources. You know, we got some furs, we've got other stuff like that, and it'll provide us a nice little kind of like nook here for when we... Yeah, I didn't... How did they survive? What? I'm a little irritated by that. Not the end of the world. Alright, so I would like to do this. Oh, they've got a giant and a Cygor? Good luck, team. What does the map look like? So it's going to be a straight defense, but unfortunately, since we can't command these guys, I think we're just going to auto-resolve. I don't really care what happens. It's a valiant defeat. They've raised Wolfenberg. Tragedy, truly. Unassigned skill points. Might as well just start getting some more.
The Empire fights for our nation.
We're just gonna wipe him out here.
Summon the Elector Counts.
The Tattersouls, Zinthler's Reichsguard, Outrider, Agitator, Faction destroyed.
I am Prince and Emperor.
So perfect. We are looking good here. So, boom, another Logistician. We'll be able to get Headhunter next turn. And for you, more Scouting. And excellent. I mean, we are at a pretty comfortable position here. We're going to be bumping that up. Let's see what our diplomatic situation looks like. Fine. Elector counts. We probably want Magnus Aldridge here because he gets basically gives us the a steam tank. So we're going to be putting him there. Fortunately, Lewin Leonker, it would be really nice to have the Borderman, but we don't.
Who calls?
I think for Karl Franz, because we are going to be slowly cycling out our Free Company militia. They've been excellent, but I think it's time for us to move on. But first, we're going to be getting rid of the Deathjacks.
Yes.
Because now I would rather get that or the Emperor's Wrath. It will really hurt our income, but that's how it happens. Electoral machinations. Balthazar Gelt does very much like us, so let's make sure that... Oh yeah, now that we've just opened up a trade route with them, because they're not happy that we destroyed Wissenland. That's entirely fair.
What?
Treaties with Talabakland. Treaties with Kuhan. That's fair that you guys are probably not thrilled about that whole situation. Nordland, can we please just be friends with Nordland?
So,
just like give me something here, team.
you come in peace.
Give me something. Okay, well, thank you so much, Nordland. So glad you're not, like, quest dependent or anything like that. You bastard. Alright, so remember, our next goal is really to get Nuln up as fast as possible. That way we can get access to those sweet artillery pieces, which is going to do wonders against our coming war with the Crooked Moon. Because one of the other reasons why I really want to... I guess this is just going to be a tradition then. Because I think this is about as much time as I've got for recording right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we started with the Siege of Helmgart. We are ending with the Siege of Helmgart. And if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, if you have any tips, tricks, or strategies, let me know. I love to talk to you guys about them. And this is Sergeant Neutral, signing out.